Welcome everyone. MB Walker, we're gonna do a market update today. Gonna check some charts, check some commodities, check the US markets. Let's see what the effect and the impact was from the Fed. We're gonna try to not make a long video. I'm gonna try to speak a bit fast, so I'm making some English things. Well, just forgive me about that one. Okay, let's just jump in right away. Bitcoin, we've got this zone over here, like pointed out. We've got this zone over here. We've got this trend line. This trend I've shared on Twitter also. It is getting some resistance, so let's just keep an eye on it, because like here, we're getting something like here, and over here, this is a real big zone of a lot of price action. So also this one, I'm expecting the same to happen. What happened here over here? If this thing just shoots up, well, then the FOMO is really officially on. And if you're shorting anything, I would just stay the hell out of that one. But for now, this trend line is holding very strong. Okay, let's go on. So that's Bitcoin. US 500. US 500. Guys, this thing is just chopping around. Let me put it on the weekly. The Fed is just doing what they can. Thank you very much. The Fed is doing what they can, guys, over here, but it's just it doesn't want to come down. I need this thing to come down. I need this thing to come over here, to come to the 3036 maybe, and I think that it will be going very fast when we make a lower low, because as you can see, we're making just like we're doing like this. We had this low, we had this higher low, and we're making a higher low over here. So this is a bullish. This is bullish. So, and we've got also a higher high here, higher high here. So we are at a very critical zone over here. Are we going to make our next higher high, or are we going to break trend and make a lower low, and maybe from here on coming over here? So that's something to keep an eye on, and it's really for now it's very difficult to. I'm bearish on the macro, so I just expect this thing to come down and come down much more. We need to come down even to the 2500, but for now on the shorter, we are really at critical zones over here, guys. What is going to happen? Are we going to make that lower low over here and come back here, or does it have the power to make a higher high? But with the Fed, and he was a bit hawkish in my opinion, and all the banking collapsing and everything, if this thing would go up, well, this would be really truly madness. So I'm not expecting that. Okay, well, let's go on the DXY. Well, it's all about the DXY. Everything is about the DXY. And I have to point out this one, guys. We have on the weekly a possible double bottom. 1, 2. This is freaking bullish for this thing to come test these zones again. So this is also just like on the US 500. Thank you. This is also just like on the US 500. This is a very critical zone, because are we going, if this thing will break and make a lower low over here and breaks above beneath the $1, 100, well, this is super bearish, and the markets will probably make higher highs, and it will go bananas, and Bitcoin will probably also go bananas. So let's just keep that in mind. But for now, this double bottom looks very juicy, looks very good. So I think that the Fed will do everything they can, and I think that the Americans will also do everything they can to just hold this zone, guys. This zone is so important. I flipped my USD to other like commas over here. No, over here. So it's now coming back, and maybe I will be scooping some back again, because if this thing comes down over here, or maybe even that it made something like this, we had this low, higher low, and maybe it wants to come make another one over here, and then over here somewhere, and then later on dump like this. I really don't know, but for now, the DXY, although it retraced over here, it's looking good. It's looking bullish. It's still bullish, as long as this thing. Let's see, we can also make something like this on the weekly. and maybe, yeah, let me put it on the daily. Maybe we're trending up over here, so this is also a very important trend line to check, that we do not break this one. But this is what I'm eyeing over here, and this is the level to hold, guys. This is the most important level to hold. Okay, let's go on. VIX, yes, my big friend VIX. I love VIX. I just love VIX. I love the VIX. The VIX is my best friend in these markets. Okay, we had this pump up, and now you have to focus on what I'm gonna say. We held this trend line beautifully, because when I made this trend line we were over here, and then we held this one, and then kaboom, boom, and this one destroyed the markets. Well, what happened after? We came back, but this is now, I love to see this. If you're a bear, you have to be very happy when this thing comes back, because when it comes back, and the US 500 didn't come back, means that the VIX still has got a lot of space to keep destroying the S&P. So you have to how let me try to how to explain. Suppose over here S&P was at 4,000, and then we came up. So S&P came down to the 3,900, and now it comes back, but the S&P is still at 3,930 or 40. So if this thing will bounce up again, this can take the S&P down to 3.8 or 3.7. So this is something, maybe it's a bit too complicated what I'm explaining now, but either way. Okay, so for now, this is the green zone, the support zone, and you see the VIX is still holding. But even if you would lose this one, we've got some support over here, very strong support at 1950. So it's just going up, and you see there is a lot of buy power over here. So I think, well, guys, you just don't want to know what happens if we break and close a daily candle over here and we go up maybe to the 40 or the 45, because this is what will create a crash. This is also when people will when the crash comes and opportunities come, something we've been waiting for very long, because like I said, we're in an uptrend. Okay, enough about this one. Gold. Oh my god, gold. This is where we jumped in, this is where we jumped out, this is where we added to our bags, and this is where we take profits again. So I'm not going to say enough. Listen, guys, we are the gold army. We are killing, nailing every freaking trade on gold. There is no one in CT doing better than us in the retail army. I know this for 100% sure, and I know we get buried in CT and nobody is paying attention. Just fuck it. Let them be. Let them get wrecked. We have our own fam, and we make sure that we don't go to wrecked, and we make money. Silver, same thing. This thing, I told you, I'm the most bullish on silver. Very simple. As you can see, we're coming into a very nasty zone. So silver needs to break this red zone over here, and maybe even breaking this. If this thing comes up from here, then we're going bananas. Okay, well, enough about these ones. Let's go to the Twitter. Yeah, I've been checking some charts today. It's really mind-blowing. It's really mind-blowing how markets are holding with all the shit going on in the world, guys. It's very, and you know, I've seen this before. When you have to think about this like this. When your mind is telling you, wait a minute, just wait a minute. Why aren't the markets going down? There is a lot of data showing that we need to come down, but it's not going down. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, these guys are really bullish guys. These guys are the only bulls in the markets, and that's when you as a retailer get the confidence. Oh, we just can't go down, and that's when those freaking red candles come in, and they come in very hard, and they come in very big, and they will wreck you. So that's how the psychology of the markets work. But either way, it's like torture over here, because as long as we didn't come down, We just can't go up, and if we would go up, it's just like being in some kind of suicide place where any moment you can die because any moment those red candles can bang in. So it's just how it is. Trading is, guys, trading is a profession. A lot of people, they watch YouTubers, they watch CT, and they watch a lot of guys, and some hobby guys, and some guys that are just scammers, and they just take some TA from some other guy that is not on social media, and he puts it on Twitter and on YouTube, and he makes a lot of money. These guys are, listen, these guys are marketing skilled. These guys, you see, all these guys you see on YouTube that have a lot of followers, and they have a lot of, these guys are very good in marketing. So these guys are no professional traders. They also don't tell you that they are professional traders. They never told you that, because the ones I watched, there's no one that tells you I'm a professional trader. No, they have some amateurs with them pretending to be very good in TA and doing a lot of analysis, but whatever. That's just my opinion, by the way. But these guys are, so don't take their financial advices. If you want to take some financial advices about trading, go to a professional trader, and he will, because most of the people in CT, they want to be professional traders. They want to learn how to trade. They want to learn how to make money. They want to learn how to know when to jump in, to jump out. These guys will not show you that, because they don't know it themselves. For themselves, they're hiring people for a lot of money to show them, and they're paying them, hiring these people to do the professional trading for them, and those guys suck. They just suck. And I've got all the proof to show you that they suck, but I'm not going to waste a lot of time about that. Okay, guys, short squeeze coming faster than expected in the market. Start prepare yourself, team. Guys, when I say start prepare yourself, team, means that these guys, they're gonna act. And how are they gonna act? They know how to act, because when I say short squeeze, means that the market is FOMO pumping something, and it's just time, because I don't do the leverage trading. I don't promote leverage trading, and I hate leverage trading. But these guys are professional traders in the team, and they short and long markets. And when I say prepare yourself, well, they understand what I mean by this, and they shorted. And this timing was really, I really nailed this timing again. 2 days on a row. I really nailed this timing, because they jumped in at like 4016, and like in 2 hours they were at 3921. They really made sick gains. But okay, that's about that. Let me see if it been okay. Our markets will come up. Another children. Okay, that was the Bitcoin. They use 500. So to be honest, yeah, about this, guys, I really have no problem in doing any live and together as a community, and we can together make some fun, and you guys can ask me questions, and I can help you, and something you struggle on, I can show you some coins also. But guys, I'm not going to do this with 10 or 20 or 30 people. You have to understand this. I know it's very frustrating that when someone is giving everything for free, and he's maybe giving one of the best alpha available on YouTube and Twitter, and he keeps nailing almost every call he makes. I don't know anyone on CT making better calls than me. I really just, if you disagree, show me this guy, show me this person. So no problem, just show me who this guy is that is making better calls, because I'm very interested. I'll be following him, I will be promoting him, I will be shilling him. I will do everything I can to make this guy so popular that all the retailers follow him, because why? He is making them gains. There is nobody in CT that I know that is making these calls. But anyway, I'm not going to talk about this a lot. I'm starting to see, by the way, guys, this one, I really nailed this one, and I shared guys, I don't share a lot of trades, but this one, I really nailed. I made really nice gains on gold. Okay, let me go